in control of everything.
I was just marveling at La Bamba's solo there.
Yeah, incredible.
Does he always bring it that hard?
They all do.
Man.
If you know what I mean. I don't even know what that means. No, people can't appreciate it at home. First of all, I'm back. We're here with Jack Black, of course, for anyone who's just tuning in. Yeah, they go crazy during the commercial breaks, the band.
Yeah, that was pretty ripping.
They tear their clothes from their body and play with their whole hearts and souls.
Yeah, I was afraid La Bamba was going to blow a gasket. He was blowing so hard.
Yeah. There he goes. He was really giving it his all. Turns red in the face. It's sad to see. Now, speaking of face, I want to tell you something. I saw King Kong. I got to see it about... Make yourself comfortable. That's fine.
I felt awkward, yeah. I was at a weird angle. I feel good.
I'll sit in a comfortable way as well.
Okay.
I saw King Kong about a week and a half ago. Phenomenal movie, really phenomenal, blew me away. And the thing is, I'm familiar with your comedic work, but there's a lot of dramatic acting that you do in this film, which you do amazingly well. And you really believe, thank you, you really believe that you are frightened, that you do a great frightened face. A lot of this movie calls for you to be in great danger. Yeah. And your frightened face is very good.
Well, I'm not a trained monkey. I'm not just going to do, like, faces for you. But someone was like, do it! Do the face!
Yeah.
I mean, the thing about the face...
if one were to do it, yeah.
I had to do, you know... So I had to do a lot of hiking through the jungle, searching for King Kong and being afraid of monsters. And I had to come up with the perfect face. And I wanted it to be like, I'm afraid that there's, you know, around every, you know, corner and there could be a King Kong monster, but also I want there to be a King Kong monster. I'm searching for him. Right. So it's like this mixture of sexual arousal and fear. I don't know why, it just helped me if it was sexual.
Sure,
it didn't call for it in the script.
Yeah, yeah.
And you want a little taste?
Yeah, let's have a little taste.
Now
let's see it.
I'm just worried it's not going to be as good as I did in the movie, and then you won't go to the movie. It could hurt box office. I could hurt box office.
Yeah, here we go.
If I stink it up right here. Okay, come on. Come on, J-Bo, come on! Ready? First, I start with the sex.
Right.
And then I add the fear. That was it. Can you play it in slow-mo? Because I don't want to hold it too long.
See it again in slow-mo. So I saw it all right there. That was powerful.
Thanks.
You look like a jack-o'-lantern, an evil jack-o'-lantern there for a second. It was cool. I liked it. What's this face now?
This is just embarrassed. I don't know.
Now, did you have to... Of course, Kong isn't there. There's a lot of amazing, incredible effects in this movie, but Kong isn't there when you're acting in the scene. So what are you imagining in those scenes? There's no one there. You had to use your imagination.
Well, you know, I don't actually have all that much time with me and Kong. I have a bunch of monsters that I encounter on the island, and I had to imagine some monsters that don't exist in the movie and don't exist in reality because, you know, just thinking of the conventional, like, Jurassic Park monsters wasn't scary to me.
Right.
And I concocted this one that was pretty kick-ass that scared me, and it's a combination. It's like a tiger that's running at you full gallop. Right. But with the head and mouth of a shark.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of this creature before.
The shiger.
The shiger.
It's terrifying. And the thing is, the shiger comes at you and has a special roar that's more like a...
That's really scary.
I got scared. Yeah. And if you see me in the movie and you're like, damn, he's really scared, that was my technique. And that's kind of a scoop. I was going to save that for the actor's studio, because that's a technique question.
I'm glad we heard about the shiger first.
Yeah.
Yeah. You masterfully use your eyebrows. You have incredibly flexible eyebrows. You've used them often in your comedy work. And then I was horrified to find out that recently you're shooting a movie and you injured one of your eyebrows. Is that true?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I injured the eye, you know, not just the brow. But I was doing a wrestling movie in Mexico, and I did a stunt, and I hurt my eye, and I don't want to go into the gruesome details, but yeah, I went to the hospital and got it sewed up and fixed up. But the good thing was, when I came back to work, all the Mexican wrestlers were like, yeah, now you're one of us. Because I, like, passed a test.
That is so cool, right? That means that you're now part of the fraternity.
Once you bleed on the Mexican soil, if you're wearing the mask, that's the final fiery hoop that you have to go through. And I was back pats and stuff.
But weren't you scared? I mean, you're Jack Black, and you tell me you see blood. I think you fell, you hit your head, and then you hear that you have an injury, and they tell you it's the eyebrow. That's like Pavarotti's vocal cords. I mean, this is...
Yeah, and I haven't told anybody this, but I actually kind of cried a little bit. I was scared, and I was... I was feeling, it was this weird thing where I hit the head, and it didn't really hurt, but it was just everyone gathering around. Is he okay? Oh my God, he's got his face. That's his livelihood. And then I was like, yeah, this is horrible.
People said that out loud to you. Yeah.
And then
that's your livelihood.
And I started feeling sorry for myself and welling up. And then I just, the horror of, oh my God, I'm gonna cry in front of people made me want to cry more, and I tried to stop it and stifle it. No, I'm not gonna, and that made me want to cry more.
Right.
Luckily, I was wearing the mask, so people couldn't see that I was like bawling like a baby. And I noticed the thing that happens when I cry is that it's all holding my mouth closed, because I know that if I let out the noise that I want to make, it's so baby-like. I know it would be the most embarrassing thing in the universe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. All right, now, this movie, King Kong, as everyone knows by this point, Peter Jackson film. To get to work with this guy, not only work with him, you got to hang out at his pad in New Zealand. Is that right?
Yeah.
What's his house like?
Incredible.
Yeah.
He's got this house actually out in the country. And we all took like a vacation field trip out to his house one time, and it's this big sort of like Mississippi mansion, yellow old mansion, and you go in there and he says, where do you want to sleep? Do you want to sleep in the house or out in Bag End? And I was like, what do you mean, Hobbit Town? He was like, yeah. And I was like, I want to sleep in Hobbit Town.
Yeah, and, that's the right answer.
He said, all right, follow me. And we went over through his kick-ass video game room.
Right.
There was a secret door, and we went down these steps into like a wine cellar, and then he like pulled on one certain wine, and then another door opened.
You know, actually, this is absolutely true. I've heard he has this.
This is true.
Yeah.
And we're walking through like a long, dark tunnel. And then it goes for a long way, and then you get to like this dungeon where there's torture chamber with like skeletons all over the place. But you can tell it's like Disney skeletons. They're not really. It's not blood. And there's like recorded sounds of like creaking bones and spooky sounds.
Right.
And you walk through there, and then slowly the sounds go away, and the sounds start getting cheerful, like birdie tweets and stuff. And it stops being a dark tunnel and turns into like nice bricks. And then you come to this big round door, and you open it, and you're in Bilbo Baggins' house.
And he's recreated it exactly.
It's fully recreated, but with bigger like living room and an extension for Frodo's bedrooms over there, and there's like refrigerators with Hobbit beer and.
I don't think I want Hobbit beer. Why can't you just get some Guinness or something?
They have some updates that they didn't have in the movie. They have plasma TVs and stuff.
We have a clip here from King Kong. And, you know, none of these clips really disappoint. They've been... there's so much action, you can show a lot of clips and still not even get to a lot of the thrill of this movie. But what is this one? What do we need to know for this?
This one, I am running at top speed from some charging brontosauruses. It's kind of like the running of the bulls at Pamplona, but with way bigger bulls.
Right, all right. I love it. Let's take a look at this clip from King Kong.
Look at this. Watch it. Run, Jack! Vulcan, run! Run! Let go! I'm not leaving the camera. Oh, you idiot!
I saw the look there.
Yeah.
You had the look. Fear, but sexual arousal.
A little bit.
King Kong is in theaters now, and Jack is hosting Saturday Night Live this Saturday with musical guest Neil Young. You've always been great to us. Thanks, and congratulations on everything. Very good man. Jack Black. Rachel McAdams coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.